Hello, welcome back to Founding Core Plays Factorio. On the last episode, we were able to get charcoal going. We were able to get our boilers and our steam engines moved down. Let's see what else we were able to get. I think that's about it. Oh, and we also added more green algae farms. So we've done quite a bit. May not seem much, but it's a lot. But in this episode, we're going to try to get circuits going. We're going to try to move our copper and our iron. We're going to try to move all that, possibly over here, like we talked about in the last video. And try to also scale up our slag production to make landfill. So let's get going. All right, let's see. Well, if we run our brown algae down, then we'll have about... Let's see. Our brown algae just turns into algenic acid. And our algenic acid... Oh, we haven't used it yet. Is only used to make cellulose pulp. So there's no point in putting it on the bus. But once we start pulling from this, it's going to slow down this production right here. So we will end up having to add more. So, if anything, I think we should add more electrolyzers. Oh, but we need more circuits. Ugh, it's being an issue. Alright, well let's just work on that, since that's going to be an issue right now. And that'll make things so much better. Alright, let's do it. Let's grab our landfill. Then we'll run this down all the way. Then we need to come over there and build a spot. So carbon's going to run down right here. So we need to be at least from right here and over. And this will be the kind of conundrum you're going to deal with in the beginning. You're either going to be short on landfill or short on iron or copper or something else. It's going to be consistently a battle. Well, let's take these wood bricks. We need these wood bricks to make more power lines. Alright. So we'll go ahead and run our belt down here. I know we're backed up with the green algae right now, but I promise you, as soon as we start building and having things require more power, it's gonna all go away. We also need to run this down because we need our algenic acid to keep going. Alright, we do have some... Well, we have a assembling machine. So, let's look at it. To make algenic acid, it's just going to be brown algae. Which we can have come in right there. Alright. Make sure I don't have any. Bring the power line down here. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. So... Gonna have our belts come in right there. Alright, we're gonna need an not inserter, a splitter, but we will need inserters. It needs 10 every 10 seconds if the crafting speed was 1. So it's gonna be 20 seconds. Alright, just get more inserters built. So there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Which there ain't one of those yet. Then, oh, I don't even have it put on my tool belt. Oop, there we go. And there we go. Alright, now let's go and normally I wouldn't do this because this looks stupid. But I've got to do it. Or you know what? I can just do that. We'll put another. There we go. One thing good about having a small base is, or a small factory, is that it's easy to pull stuff that you need from far away. So algenic acid is going to be the one in this process that it needs, that it won't be hard to get. Oh, these inserters. Okay, there we go. I don't know, it sounds so quiet. Okay, let's build one of those. So what I'm thinking here, and I'll show you kind of the setup I normally do. And what I might do, because I'm pretty sure that is used in other items. I mean, it's all made to make paper. And it's also made to use this. So that's what I'm going to do. So generally, let me get some more landfill and I'll show you the layout that I like to do normally. But I generally like to have an insert, a splitter right here. Then you can put whatever you want right there coming in. You can put an inserter right here. And then you can take an underground belt and go across these inserters right here. So what I need to do is have this run out to right here. Or it doesn't even have to go that far. Just long enough where I can put... Now I gotta move this over. Where I can put the assembling machine right here. And then I have this belt be the cellulose fiber. So I'm going to go ahead and get this rolling. Get some more landfill right here. Oh, that's such a pain. And this is going to drop 20 every 8 seconds. So we're going to build that. We're going to build a box. So we can start putting these in there. We'll have these input right there. Cellulose fiber is going to come right there. And it's going to run down right here. It'll run down, there. Then if I can get that to come down here, we'll have these being made. And that'll make the process a little easier. I think the next step in the process is just taking the cellulose pulp and turning it into paper. Which, you know what? I'm not going to put a box there. Because we want to get that going as soon as possible. And then let's build some more belts. See, here comes the issue of now we need more iron. So it's a constant. Well, you need this, you need that. You don't have enough this for that. But eventually it gets to where it's not an issue. It's just you have to have patience in this. Or you won't get anywhere. Alright, so now the next area we need to build, we need to get another assembling machine. So that now all we have to do is take the cellulose pulp, turn it into paper. Then take the paper and turn it into wooden board. So basically it's just two assembling machines that we need to make. Now we're short on iron. And in the process, we're going to go from cellulose pulp to paper. And paper's only made for wooden board, so adding it on the bus, there's no point. We're not going to need it. So, now that we got that, let's say we have that there, the splitter. So now then we'll need a belt to run in right here. Which is not a big deal. Then we need... we could probably run it the same way. No, we'll go back. Now we got this free island. That's going to help us a lot with landfill. This episode may take a little bit longer to get up tonight because I gotta figure out how to edit these two videos together. Alright, so now we gotta take the paper, or the cellulose pulp, and turn into paper. And that only needs 2 every 8 seconds. So 1 should be plenty. Alright, that's plenty. Paper's not going to be needed on the bus, so that can run that way. And then all we need, so this is going to create 4 paper every 8 seconds, which is basically 1 paper every 2 seconds. This is only going to need 2 paper every 8 seconds. So if this is producing 1 paper every 2 seconds, so that means this should be able to supply up to 2 assembling machines. If my math is correct. Oh, come on. We're so close. Because see, once we get them being made into boards, it's going to help so much. So this won't need as many. And then now we'll put the box here. Alright, there we go. Now we've gotten our wooden boards being automated. And then that's going to need to be on the bus too. So we have the bus right here. That's 1, 2. Then we'll have it come right here. There. There we go. Now we can just come grab those whenever we need. Alright, so now we got that being made. Now we can focus on expanding this, making this faster. Alright, well, even one more. How many stone? We don't have a whole lot. So let's make 5 of those. So we'll make 5 of those. I'm going to have it convert. Better yet, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get this going back to stone. It's so weird. It's like sometimes it's not that loud, and then it's like it feels loud. I don't know if it's just me or what. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments if it sounds loud or if it's quiet or what. Now the brown algae's backing up, as you can tell. Which is not good. I'm moving these because they should be as close as possible. Let me transfer this back over to landfill. Get the landfill going. I don't need that many right now. Right there. There we go. May not seem much, but that's one more slag going. There we go. We need fuel. Now we need fuel so I can start making stone bricks again. So while we're right here doing that, there we go. Alright, there we go. Now we got that going again. See this? Now it's running down. We're going to have to add more steam engines and boilers. Unfortunately. While we're here, let's fill this up. And then, let's come down here. Put some lights down. There we go. Now, if I'm going to box this up, then I might as well just do it right. Oh, wrong way. Oh. There we go. There we go. And that'll help get that going. So this isn't backing up and this is constantly flowing. Now I will need to add some more. But I don't have enough iron to really build more. I mean, I will once I have to, but right now I don't have to. Now this is backing up, which is good. Now that's backing up. There we go. And we did change all these to regular ore crushers, not burners anymore. Oh, is this already out of fuel? Man, that was quick. Here, take it all. Alright. Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Now, I did say I was going to move this to right here. But I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. I think where I will move it at is over here. But I think I want to focus mostly on landfill. Getting that speeding up. Let's see how many it takes to run this. So it's 1.5 crafting speed. So let's do the math on that real quick. So it's 0.66, so it needs 1 every 0.66 seconds. Now this has a crafting speed of 1. So 1 every 4 seconds. With 4 machines, that means there's producing at least 1 every 4 seconds. And this is needing 1 every 0.66 seconds. So 4 produces 1 every second at least. But as you can see, even with 5, it's still not running. So let's do the math here. So we'll probably we'll need 1 more electrolyzers, then it should be fine. Alright, let's collect some more resources. Don't want to go too heavy on these. Come on. There we go. What I mean heavy is like dropping the landfill down. Now, I would do like copper piping, but it just isn't worth it. Because eventually I'm going to need my copper too. Oh. I was off by like 2 squares. There we go. Now this should be enough to keep this 1 flowing. And I would add more to this, but this is just not worth it. Doing this is not worth it at all. So now 6 electrolyzers should now produce at least 1 every 0.66 seconds. Now here, We'll take these and we'll dump it over here. And you'll see that this is going to be constantly running non-stop. There we go. So this is going to be constantly running. Now we can look at the production of our items. So in the past 5 seconds, take with a grain of salt that we have 3 electrolyzers, or 4 over here, creating slag itself. But we're creating about 5, maybe 4 crushed stone every second. Or we could just look at the landfill. That'd be a better way to represent it. So we're producing every 5 seconds 1 to 2 landfill. Or 12 to 24 minutes. Which isn't too bad. It's not bad. There we go. Okay, so now we got landfill going a little bit faster. Alright, so the next thing we need to focus on is... before we build this, let's go ahead and add more boilers and steam engines, because that's going to be a problem if we don't. Sadly, it'll be an issue, and then we're going to be in the dark with no power. Alright, now let's go 1 steam engine, 1 boiler. Now that's pretty much all our iron gone. Oh, we need more iron. Well, I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. If you enjoyed what you're watching, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. This is Founding Core signing off.